Nah, they ain't got these bullshit gym workouts. He ain't even teaching me how to do them.
Hey, Quincy, tired as shit.
Yeah, I'm tired of shit. I'm out of shape.
That's how you get in shape. Cardio first.
Yeah, we do need a trainer.
You get a trainer, we on some shit.
Hey, they said they trying to see you shadow box and see if you could beat Soldier Boy.
Ah, fuck Soldier Boy up. Soldier Boy, I might fuck Chris Brown up.
No, you gotta mix Chris Brown out, man. You wanna mix with Chris Brown?
No, that's all fun.
Yeah. Now I break Drizzy the fuck up for $5 mil. Of course I would. And we gonna let Nikki be the ring girl. I know I gotta work on my legs. They skinny as shit, but you a nigga. Why you looking at my legs, dog? Y'all come to see that fight, wouldn't y'all? Y'all spend $100 a ticket for that.
That's Rich Akademiks, check it out now. Okay, Meek Mill. Now, if you guys don't know, Meek Mill, he's been doing a moonwalk recently, backing away from a joke he made on Instagram Live. He basically said, hey, yo, I know everybody's fighting nowadays, and a lot of people were saying, yo, would you fight Drake? Would you fight Drake? And he said, yeah, I'll fight Drizzy. I'll break that nigga up for $5 million. Nikki could be the ring girl. Now, he said that kind of tongue-in-cheek. It was kind of like a joke. But of course, with every joke, there's usually some hint of seriousness in it. Now, a lot of people said, given the current beef with both of them, and it never really got resolved, and also the fact that Meek Mill always been rapping about, he can't wait to run into Drake, he must be serious. Now, a lot of people were kind of excited about it, and of course, we had other celebrities who jumped in. Now, we had two in particular that said, wait a fucking minute. How the hell are you going at motherfucking Drake when we got a fade for you right here? Now, one is the Game. If you don't remember, the Game was trying to fight Meek over snitching on him. According to the Game, basically, he said after Sean Kingston got robbed in a club, he said Meek Mill told Sean Kingston and the police that him and his homies were involved. So he said Meek was a snitch. He said for that, he wanted a fade with Meek. Now, Meek made a diss song to him claiming he don't fight. And basically, a lot of people thought that was kind of like a chicken move. And some people said, well, it's not a chicken move. Meek is a shooter, okay? And shooters don't fight. Now, we're hearing him come around and say, yeah, he'll fight, but he'll fight Drake. So the Game actually commented, and he said, listen, I'll beat that boy's ass for free. And Nikki could be the get a ring girl. And he says, everybody Uncle Face having ass. Now, that was the Game's response, but that wasn't the only response that Meek Mill got. Safaree jumped in the mix. If you don't know who Safaree is, man, Safaree is that nigga who's Nicki Minaj's ex, who's most famous for going on Love and Hip Hop and kind of dating some other chicks. I don't know. Basically, that's Nicki Minaj's ex, who they were together for like 10 years. Anyway, he commented because apparently he want to fight Meek too. Now, keep in mind, remember Meek had a line in his diss song to like Drake, and he said, I'm going to keep it short. You ain't get your bitch back yet. He was talking to Safaree. They've had beef, right? Safaree been talking about it on interviews and, of course, been talking about it on all type of platforms because he alleged that him and Meek, they were aight. They weren't supposedly cool, but Meek knew that he was with Nicki. Now, supposedly, they're saying Meek Mill pulled out his phone and fucking FaceTimed Nicki while he was fucking a chick, and because of that, that's why Nicki broke up with him and essentially got with Meek. Now, Safaree wants to fight Meek. He says, Drake don't got time, but I do. Now, again, I gotta caution everybody and all three individuals involved. I think the Game is about it. Maybe even Safaree's about it because after Meek Mill took Nicki, his whole existence went down the drain. However, I gotta caution everybody and Meek Mill especially, man. Listen, how are y'all selectively fighting? Okay, Meek, you don't fight the Game, but you fight Drake. Then you say you're joking. Then Safaree wanna fight. Like, what is up with all of y'all, man? None of y'all ain't fighting, period, okay? We've seen the work y'all put it on the bag. At least Meek, it didn't look too good. I think the Game could probably hold his own. We've seen him actually versus 40 Glock. I don't know what Safaree could do. I've seen some videos of him with some handwork. Look kind of impressive. I can't knock it, all right? But all y'all need to cut it the fuck out, okay? While there is a point that could be made that, yo, Meek is selectively calling out people, why do everybody jump to Drake's defense, right? When Drake is beefing with Meek, A.R. and other people jump into his defense. Now we're seeing motherfucking Safaree want to catch a fade in his place. Now we're seeing that the Game want to jump up. Let Drake handle his own shit if he even responds, all right? And again, y'all still do have a point because Meek selectively called out Drake. All right? But yeah, according to Meek, by the way, and I'm clearing it up, according to Meek, Meek says he wasn't serious. It was just a joke. But again, I'm still a little bit puzzled. Meek, ain't you a gangster nigga? Like, yo, you should be pressing. Anyway, let me not. Anyway, get in the comment box. Make sure you guys like them and subscribe. Safaree and the game, they want to hold a fade with Meek Mill. All right? Who do you think will win? Safaree versus Meek Mill. The game versus Meek Mill. Drake versus Meek Mill. Who would win? All right? Get in the comment box. Make sure you guys like them and subscribe to watch Akademiks. I'm out.